Wait, can you go and grab my bong and my weed?
Okay.
If that's okay. What is up, YouTube? Token Smurf, y'all's favorite Token Smurf. Uh-huh.
He's going to be getting help and being taught how to pan-sear a steak.
Your beautiful white black cat, guys. Oh. Which first, what I would like to do is move this the fuck over.
What thing?
Trust me, I know everything's underneath the bed. We're gonna be flipping it over.
No, you may not go outside. No, you may not go outside.
Weed.
There's that. Here's Frankie.
Frankie! Oh. So basically what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to see if I can't. I know for a fact it's not going to work right there. Shit!
First of all, we need to move that down here. So this needs to go here. This needs to go
Dr. Pepper.
there. This can go over here. We're gonna get a look at our kitchen once we get it set up. There's the toaster. And actually, no, plug it in that one. And then just put the cord up like this again.
There we go. Make sure it turns on real quick. There it does. Perfect. All right. So what we are doing today is we are...
kitchen. Our Japanese kitchen.
Yeah, our Japanese kitchen.
Okay, so here is a small tour. There's our Genkan. There's our closet with Aqua's ferret cage. You know, our TV, we don't have a stand or anything. Our bed's a bit messy, don't mind that. And then our kitchen right next to our bed. If it'll focus, there it goes. We've got our sink. There is Smurf.
Hi. Oh.
We got 3 shelving units. Not very useful, honestly. 2 rack holders or towel holders. Our sink is not as big as what it seems. I mean, in comparison to my hand, it's actually really small, and I'm touching the bottom of the sink right now, so it's not really that deep. We have 1 pot. Yes, the sous chef, the ferret, Aqua. We have our 2-burner hot plate, and then we have our toaster oven and a frying pan.
I so wish I had vodka right now.
And then below we have our drawer where we keep our silverware and paperwork. And then down here is, sorry about the lighting.
Hold on. Stop.
Flashlight.
Pink. No! Back. There you go.
Okay, here's a better view. This is our pantry. Yeah, it's a bit full right now, but that's because we just went to the store.
Hey, what are you doing chewing the back of my boot?
Boxed foods, juice, paper cups, some tortillas, you know, some teriyaki sauce, apple cider vinegar, so just basics. And then really quick, what else we have is our mini fridge. It is really, really tiny. Go stand by it. And, you know, it may look somewhat okay, but in comparison, stand up straight. I mean, in comparison, he is 6'3", and that barely comes above his hip.
Shots.
That barely comes above his hip.
No cock shots. No, just kidding.
So, yeah, that's just a small tour. We'll do a full tour later on once we have some more stuff in our apartment.
Sirloin steak is what's for dinner.
For now, you guys are going to just be getting a small how-to lesson on how to cook sirloins. Granted, way is not for everybody. But he's been wanting to learn how to pan fry, and this is his chance. So We'll see how he does.
Also, Wi-Fi to turn on HD. I want HD. Oh
yes, our little ceiling light, as well as you can see right there.
That's a bright motherfucker.
But yes, we have a very
add the bubbles in, man. Just add the bubbles.
Yeah, but as you can see, we have a very small living space.
So what is everybody's question this evening? I do apologize, but I cannot. No. Wee. Sorry. I'm stopping.
All right, let's get to cooking. Yes, this is one video where
this is a horrible shot.
You will see me in this video. 3 main utensils you will need. Preferably, I like to use tongs when it comes to steak, even pan frying.
But
not just grilling, but we don't have those. So your next best utensil will be a fork. Not a plastic fork, preferably just a standard metal fork. I thought I pulled a spoon and a fork.
You did.
You're going to need a spoon. We're not using oil. Granted, oil is healthier, but he's only 161 pounds, and for his height, he is severely underweight.
I need to eat.
For his height, he should be around 210, 215.
Anywhere from 190 to 210.
A good substitute for oil, if you're needing to gain weight, would be a butter substitute. So we use Imperial, and that's what we're going to be using tonight to cook our steaks.
I'm trying not to touch the meat with my fingers. Ooh, that one has a bruise on it.
And if your steaks have bruises like this, always make sure to smell it to make sure it doesn't have a rancid odor.
Is it still good?
Smell.
Oh yeah, it's still good.
Okay. It's just got a bruise from being in the bag for a little while. Because it didn't have bruises on it when we picked it up, correct?
Okay, now, what else do we add to it?
Okay, what you're going to add is grab down the seasoned salt.
Ah! Faceplant. Oh my gosh.
Hold on.
That works, I guess.
Okay, so seasoned salt is one ingredient. We used Lowry's. Not so fast so they can see it, but we aren't, and by any means told to tell you what seasonings or what brands they are. I just prefer Lowry's over, generic basic ones or any other brand. It's got a lot of other seasonings in it that some seasoned salts don't have. That is plenty. And you don't usually turn them over until you've got all seasonings on one side. But he's a beginner, so he's trying to figure it out.
So I'm also putting more seasoning.
And also, you were supposed to cut the sides.
Oh, well, you didn't tell me any of this.
Because you're not asking.
No, I'm not. You told me that you would teach me, so
yeah,
why should I have to ask any questions?
You're supposed to look at me and say what's first.
Okay, so cut the sides where?
You need to cut it here and here, closer to each end.
So like down like this?
Yes. You're actually going to have to get in there and sort of saw at it a little bit. There we go. Make sure it's cut all the way through. You cut each 4 corners. We'll show you what it looks like here in a second when he gets done. Yeah, don't be afraid to touch the meat. The meat is not going to kill you. Yeah, we have to take off some of the fat, though. Actually, no, we'll leave that on there. That's yours.
Oh, wow. Really?
I'm just kidding. Okay.
Go ahead and you can grab the phone. You can turn the camera
So
on.
I'm actually going to separate these a little bit so they can see. Oh, that one didn't get cut all the way through. But to show you the first one, I'm going to try and stay out of the light. Here is what the first one looks like right here. You're supposed to cut 4 edges. He's actually cutting another one right here. He's actually doing a good job for a beginner. All right, you got that done.
Starfish.
Well, technically, yeah.
Okay, and then other seasonings as well.
Okay, you're gonna need the garlic powder.
Okay.
And for me, since I like a lot of garlic, we do a nice healthy dose of garlic, covering the entire top. Okay, that's good. You can always add more seasonings if after it's done cooking it doesn't taste like it has enough. But you can never take away, so you never want to put too much. So, since he's almost done, okay, that's good.
And also for that, just in case, I'm also flipping it too because I'm noticing I'm putting too much on, so it's also helping with that.
Yeah, the excess will come off. So you're gonna need butter. Here, come on.
The good old butter.
All right, grab the butter tray.
What did you say, about half?
No, not even. About a quarter. A little bit back. Right. Back. Right there. Just a nice little square cube in your pan. Is it seeing it? Can we turn this around so I can just film?
Yeah. Think.
Okay. There we go. Hold on. Let me move my finger out of the way of the camera. All right. So we got our steaks here.
Turn it up to 4?
All the way.
All the way, max?
Yes. Our hot plate or double burner, whatever you'd like to call it, is a bit finicky. It doesn't work when it's on 1 through 4, so it has to be a 5 or higher.
Which
or
is
else,
either 5 or max.
Yeah. So we just cook everything on max, and we just watch it closely so it doesn't burn. And then next, what we're gonna do, you are not putting that in the butter. So next, what we're gonna do after that is we will be putting these into the frying pan before we add anything else. Because you gotta start the cooking process with just these before you put salt and pepper if you want, or thyme.
Son of a bitch, I don't have a fucking lighter. What the fuck, man? Son of a monkey.
So he's just letting the butter sit in the corner, and he's gonna have to swirl it around the pan a little bit.
Can you go grab me a lighter?
Because
I'm wanting to take a fucking hit of weed. What's up, Guitar Skate? How's it going this evening?
No, I ripped my socks.
You rip your socks?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. So beef, it's what's for dinner tonight. I haven't done one of these streams in a long time. And the last time that I did one of these streams was actually on my Twitch channel 2 years ago. And I thought, you know what? Why not cook dinner for a live stream for once on YouTube?
Yeah. Yeah, granted, I am doing a lot of the talking, but...
And it's also because the wife is teaching me on how to cook pan-fried or pan-seared steaks. Oh, thank you. Thought you had it in your hand.
No.
Cheers. And getting stoned while doing it. Well, I am. She's not.
If you would like, you can run this video back. We do a small apartment show of our kitchenette, our futon, our genkan, which is our entrance area, and our closet, along with our refrigerator that's in the hall. That's all towards the beginning of the video. Okay, steaks, go in. butter starts to... Okay. Make sure they are next to each other. Yeah, okay. So since we have such a... Oh, what does that say?
Hold on just a second and I'll reread it.
Sorry, I have very bad eyesight.
I've only ever made steak on the barbecue. Same here.
And so this might be an interesting tutorial for you if you want to watch it all the way through. It does explain almost step by step on how you cut the steaks 4 corners.
Pepper as well?
Yeah, I get it.
Pepper as well?
Yes, just a light. That's good on that one. Granted, it also does depend on how much pepper you like on your steaks, stuff like that.
Are we wanting sea salt or are we wanting iodized?
We're not putting the salt on until after it's cooked.
Oh, okay. What other seasoning?
Some people like to put onion powder on it.
Would you like to do that tonight?
No, I think garlic powder and seasoned salt should be good.
Okay.
And then also some people put teriyaki sauce or shoyu sauce, which is soy sauce. But
No,
everybody's tastes are different.
no time or...
We can add a little bit of thyme.
We can?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to beef it up a little bit, pardon the pun, with a little bit of thyme, one of my favorite spices. We'll be doing more of these cooking videos once we have more cooking ware. We are eventually going to be getting a microwave at some point.
I'm not going to be using all of that, by the way.
Are you making them rare, medium rare, or well? We're making them rare. Now, with the steaks that we got, you want to use them rare. Granted, everybody's different, like I said before, but with these ones, rare to medium rare will have the best flavor. Anything over that, and it dries them out, and they lose all their flavor. But here is a overlook of the pan. You can see the butter there starting to incorporate with the seasonings. All right. Okay, they're looking good. All right. What kind of steak is it again? These are sirloin tri-tips. Preferably I like using sirloins or granted,
T-bone?
sirloin T-bone. Sometimes flank steak, but flank steak is really hard to cook because it's so thin. You can easily overcook it.
I do believe it is time to flip them.
We've got 1 more minute remaining.
One more?
Yep. It's for these, for rare, you want 3 minutes on each side. So in total, a total of 6 minutes. And then you also take your spoon and you drizzle the butter over the top of them as the bottom, or as this rare part is cooking once you flip it.
And if you can see this piece right here, this little piece right here is for our aqua.
Yeah, it's a tiny little portion that got cut off. She gets a piece of steak.
She's somewhere.
Yeah. So, but yes, this is our little kitchenette. Our little tiny sink. Our little hot plate, as you've been watching. And that is our toaster oven. Our spice rack, which is a piece of crap. And then our shelving units, which are a piece of crap.
Time to flip?
Yes. It is now time to flip the steaks. And you notice how they've got a brownish golden tint. Thank you. Yeah, we like it too. But, you know, at first we weren't used to it. And then I did some searching on YouTube and found out that this is what a Japanese apartment looks like. So we're basically in the bottom part of a townhome, and they converted it into a Japanese apartment. So we're actually learning from these apartment videos on what we need and what we don't need. What's a good way of cooking, what to cook, you know, because we can't cook everything we'd like. Yeah, the best way I can explain it is for you to look up on YouTube when you have some time, Japanese apartments, or look up my apartment in Japan. They're actually very interesting videos. It's people showing their small apartments in Japan. They are 10 times smaller than any American apartment. Granted, we have some that are similar to it here. They're called micro studios, but those are even bigger than a Japanese apartment. So a Japanese apartment is actually really small. I'm not exactly sure about the exact dimensions, but I know it's 100 square feet or smaller.
Then turn on the flashlight.
And just a second. Another minute.
Mine smaller one? Or
Yeah.
one?
Either or. They're the same.
Flashlight again. Ooh. Yeah, about another minute or two.
Yeah. Granted, these are rare, but we want them heated all the way through. And as you saw, that dark blue color, that means, how much is the rent here for us?
$1,250.
Ours is $1,250 just for this bottom part of this townhome unit. It's a bit astronomical if you ask me for what we're living in. We're actually living in approximately
640 square feet.
640?
Mm-hmm.
So we're living in 640 square feet, which is not big.
And we're kind of stressing out a little bit. The flashlight's still on too. We're also starting to stress out a little bit too because we have to come up with the entirety of October's rent. And October, since I had to quit my job because that's 36 miles that I have to skate to a round trip, you know, to get to and from work. And that's with maybe the possibility of having bus fare to get home and or money for lunch at work.
Yeah, so stand up against the wall, straight up. He's 6'3". And there's the top of our apartment. And I'm holding this even above my head. This is a very small apartment. Yeah, right now we're using plastic cups, you know, to drink out of.
We don't really have a cup, you know, collection.
Yeah, it is really expensive. Whereas if we were living in Japan, our rent would be probably around 68,000 yen, which is approximately maybe $620 here. No, we actually live outside the city. We live in West Seattle. It's actually a small island hill, just southeast of downtown Seattle. So, I mean, there's our fridge. It's tiny. We got our coffee pot on there. Coffee is an important staple of the day, and then we have two tiny shelves. A box of cereal barely fits on it. Right now we're making some green tea.
Ooh, do you want to show them the plant, or do you want me to?
I'll let you do that. So, yeah, we're making green tea right now. We have we have one of our small little bad indulgences right there, our cookies. But
also, the reason why we're also making the green tea is this has been a question of several different viewers of mine is, have I decided to grow myself? And this is going into day 5 of flower. She hasn't started budding yet. I can already tell that. But we're going to be pouring in a little bit of green tea and some water, for technically like nutrients for her, because I cannot actually afford the nutrients right now.
Oh yeah, tell them about our hot water now, how we have to turn it on and off.
Yeah, so this is day 5 in the flower. I actually got to raise one of the lights up just a little bit here in a little while. But the green tea, the green tea that's being made, some of it is going to be
Yeah.
some of it's going to be used for watering the plant.
Yeah.
Now, mind you,
This is how small our sink is. Our cutting board doesn't even fit into it properly. We can actually, if I turn off the water, we can actually use the cutting board, just like in Japan, lay it over, and it's a sturdy, flat surface.
yeah, so are the steaks done is my question.
Yeah, the steaks are done.
Okay,
I'm
so
just washing up the
okay, so next are noodles.
which we have our 2 boxes. Yes, we're doing it the cheap way. We've got pastaroni.
Sour cream and chives on sale actually over at QFC. 10 for 10.
So yeah, our hot water doesn't.
What's up, Gabe? 2 tablespoons butter or margarine, 1 1/4 cups of water. So that's going to be 2 1/2, and a full cup of milk. What's up, Gabe? Oh, what's up, Rex? How's it going? Just cooking some dinner, getting the where's the measuring cup?
Yeah, okay. Don't forget to go back and watch the video through if you want to learn a tutorial on how to make these steaks. Or to see a small view of our apartment.
Do we want to do milk first, or do we want to do...
We do milk and water first, and we add
No, do I want to pour in the milk first? Yeah, because it's a cup. You wait, whoa, hold on. What was that message? Why'd you leave RLK? Is Tano on a freaking high horse again? That is really putting it lightly. That's actually what I want to know. Oh, dude, I didn't leave the alliance. I got kicked by Tano, and I sat there and I basically went, you know what? Fine, fuck it. I'll give up my streaming. I'll give up my streaming for RLK. You know, I was the first person to do it too. To any streaming platform, Twitch, YouTube, Almond Arcade, Wii Gamers. You know, I was the first person to do it.
Actually, you know what? I want to save the honey bears. We can put jelly or something in it.
Oh, Guitar, that's an alliance that I was in and who Gabe or Rect was in back on a game called Origins of an Empire. Which I ended up uninstalling the game entirely. And then we need 2.5 cups. So RLK was the top second alliance in 3 or 4 different kingdoms, I think, that were going to be announced. So we were number 2 in our kingdom, which was Kingdom 1. So as soon as I started the game, I started streaming it right away since Castle Level 1. And I was actually invited to RLK via Monkey. Okay, I am needing a spoon for butter. Thank you. How much butter?
That whole thing. So you just drop it in.
The whole thing? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
DJA, SOA, RLD, and FCW all sent you requests. Wow. That's insane, dude. Yeah, no, I ended up leaving entirely. Oh, kind of figured, dude. All those just reap the rewards, bro. But I didn't meet the requirements to be a part of the clan or the alliance. So that was another reason why I just sat there and I said, you know, screw it. I'm just going to uninstall the game. You know, basically say fuck it and
one more thing.
You know, not go back to it.
One more thing, guys, about the cooking. Make sure you wash all of your utensils and anything that the meat touched before you stop using your kitchen. You don't want to get salmonella in your pans or on your cutting boards or your utensils, especially if they have nicks or, crevices that you can't really get into, because salmonella is transferable and it can be very deadly.
Now, mind you, if I did have enough weed, if I had enough money to be able to get it right now, I wouldn't be using actual butter. I would be making all of this with bud butter.
I need to get out another butter.
But yeah, watering, mind you, I'm not going to be doing it often. The watering of the plant with tea it's only going to happen once.
And it happens once a month.
Yeah, once a month, but I'm already in the flowering, so it's going to be happening tonight, and then it's going to be happening again at week 4, and then one more time at week 8. She grew up in a family that had family members who worked in restaurants, worked in bars.
My mom was a professional chef, along with she ran her own hotel of 68 rooms. She worked for the Hyatt and the Marriott. She was a private housekeeper and a private nanny. She also worked for school districts.
Yes, if you ever want to play a game like Origins again, like if you find a newer game, I'll be willing to join you. Definitely, dude. I've been looking for something that's newer.
Yeah, she also worked for the school district.
Bong.
And she fed a lot of tips.
Why is my third light off?
So I learned a lot from my mom.
Why is my third light off? Oh, no, it couldn't have. That's the thing. Oh. No, I'm needing a 60 water. No, I'm not. Where's the other light? Where'd the other light go that I had? That's what I'm doing. I'm focusing on my pot. Oh, I found it. I found it. All right. Oh, wow. My third lamp may have just burnt out. I actually don't know what strain this plant is, actually. That's the thing. I don't know what strain it is. So, but yeah, I think my second lamp just finally went kaput. I think. I'm hoping not, though. So I have a second extension cord, that I can plug in for this at least. Hold on. Let's see. I'm going to try something here. Oh. All right. There we go. Now, what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to come out here to my timer that I got. And I think I can. The only thing that'll stop is just a fan. No, wait, that's not the fan. That's for the swag. That's for the fan. Okay, well, we will be finding out if my light is actually turned off or not. Careful when you come through that door. Be careful when you come through this door. I know, right?
How funny would that be, guys? Smack him.
Nope, light's done. It's the entire thing. So it's okay.
That's not what I'm talking about. That could have waited.
Oh, you're talking about the food.
Yeah, you're letting them off.
Oh, my apologies. We'll get back to that here in a sec.
Or actually, you're letting them frost. Which you don't want. Unless you're making a topping for a dessert.
Oh, come on. That would sound good.
Or for coffee. Wait, scissors go. Never mind, watch out. That's the old-fashioned way.
I can't remember where the scissors went. So yeah, the second light, or the third light actually, is out.
Make sure it all gets out of there.
Oh, wait, what am I doing? Wrong view. Empty.
It's cleaner.
No, it's not.
You're supposed to cover it.
Oh, bite me. I had a total of 3, but now I only got 2. So that means that she's going to have to go in the flour a little bit longer than expected.
Maybe not. We're doing a Dollar Tree run tomorrow, so we may be able to pick up some light bulbs there.
No, it's not the light bulb.
Hmm?
It's the lamp entirely itself. I mean, the thing was broken anyways when I got it. You know, so, but no, I actually don't know the strain of the plant. That's the thing. And that's the cool thing about not knowing a strain of a plant. Because
it was a mystery seed, and we get to name it.
Yep, and week 8 of flower is around, or week 8 of flower is supposed to be, Jesus, is supposed to be, she's over on her bed. Fuck, now you're making me lose my train of thought. Week 8 of flower will be starting on October 29th. So anywhere from October 29th onward, I can basically have my plant curing. I can be getting ready to trim it. You know. This was the third light right here. That ended up going kaput, supposedly, finally. Oop, I hear boiling. I am. Me. Me. Put the bong inside of here too. Oh. Take a couple of hits of that later.
Hold this. I gotta put the steaks on the plate.
Put the steaks on the plate.
Which one do you want?
Either or, doesn't matter.
Oh, I'll take that one.
Do you want to spread open the meat?
I gotta get a knife.
Sounded so wrong. It's already cut.
Dramatic effect.
Ooh, yummy.
It's not as rare as I'd like it, but
It'll do. It'll do. So now we got our sour cream. Hopefully it'll work out. Keep an eye out. I love to throw away lamps. That's actually how I got that one. Actually, I was on a moving job and the customer was just wanting to throw it away, and it was a touch lamp. And I sat there and I went, "Well, I'll take it. Why not?" Oh, babe, if you don't mind, could you go into there and could you actually raise that swag light up to where it needs to be so then the plant can grow a little bit taller?
it's fine because the plant's leaning towards this one.
Oh, okay.
This one's not high enough. That one's just hitting the sides, making a poof.
Okay.
Stir.
For dramatic effect of the water boil, or the milk and the water and the butter boiling, so I've added bubbles to my live stream. Bubble, 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 my bubbles.
Yes, he can be an idiot. What? Very pretty.
Really? For a sec, that freaked me out. Dude, what are you on? What strain are you on? Why aren't you sharing? I want some of that shit. I'm so wishing I had vodka right now. Because we got the OJ. We just don't got the vodka.
Or the tequila.
Or the tequila. Or the Jose. White wreck. Ooh. No, white. He's smoking on some white wreck.
There's also a strain called White Cadillac.
Yeah, white wreck, I believe, is a crossbreed between either white rhino or white widow and train wreck. I believe that's a 50-50 hybrid, actually.
And now we turn it off.
Yeah, and we let it sit.
No. No. We do not put that on because then that creates moisture, which will drip in and leaving it liquidy. We want to solidify. Hey, you're gonna have me to have an aneurysm.
Let's go outside and have a quick cigarette. Yeah, white widow and train wreck.
Lighter.
There should be one out here. Yeah, there is, right there on the ground.
Hey.
So let that cook up. Aqua already knows or should know that she has a piece of steak coming towards her. Now, mind you, I am on the road to quitting smoking cigarettes. With Chantix, it takes it forever, especially when I only just took my first dose this morning. Baby, what is the temperature actually? Do you got your phone on you?
No.
Can you go
outside?
Can you go and get it real quick? I can hold your cigarette.
what little happy I have is gonna be gone. Especially when I'm doing that. Stop monkey fucking my cigarette. Yes, stop monkey ducking my cigarette.
Hold on, checking for you guys real quick.
It is 61 and cloudy.
61 degrees and cloudy with a chance of rain.
And yet it looks clear to me. I see one cloud. And yes, an airplane that you can see flickering back there underneath the cloud.
So yeah, it started to rain earlier, which we were wanting the rain to stick around a lot longer. But it never did. Really irritated me. We haven't seen rain in a while. Where are you at, by the way? I think I've asked before, but I can't remember. Stoner days of forgetting shit.
One night we will be having my little sister over. She's half Japanese, and we'll be doing a complete Japanese meal, which we will be doing bangtoks and Japanese food.
Nice. Yeah, that's one of the other streams that'll be popping up here or there. You know, is cooking streams from time to time. Near Miami, dude, feel lucky. But I feel bad about the hurricanes down there, though. Me, I'd rather honestly have either earthquakes or tornadoes. And right about now, I'd rather choose the tornadoes over earthquakes because we haven't gotten none. We've had a couple tremors here and there, but that's about it.
Yeah, very small ones.
Yeah, bong loaded area down in Lake Elsinore was basically on fire. Where'd my spoon go? There's my spoon. So we got the noodles in here. Basically allowing them to basically let them thicken up. That's what we're wanting them to do. Yeah, I've been up to date with the news a little bit here and there, especially from social media, and how many people on YouTube just even add videos of hurricanes or tornadoes.
Okay, it's thickened up enough to be able to put onto the plate. Now, do you want yours on the same plate?
No, different plates. And I'll actually wait on the noodles because I haven't had steak in a while. Yep, Texas did get their ass kicked last year with the hurricanes.
Well then, go get your fork.
Where's my fork?
I don't know where the other fork went. So you're gonna have to use plastic.
Shit.
Alright.
Yeah, but see, I heard that Mac Miller died because of an overdose, but where are the sources from? That's my question. That is my biggest question: is where are the sources for hearing that from? I mean, was it heard on social media? Was it heard on the news? Was it like that's my biggest question?
You're a little heavy-handed on the pepper, but other than that, it's not bad.
Oh, could be in multiple of things: heroin, crystal meth, coke, crack. You know, I'm sorry, but you can't overdose on weed.
It has actually been proven you cannot do it.
I mean, what's an overdose on weed? Oh, you get so fucking baked that you raid your fridge and you're cuddled up on the couch with your best friend's dog. You know, yeah, that's a good one actually. Xanax. Xanax could do it. It's actually a good one. I've actually heard of people ODing on that. I've actually gotten, okay, a little bit about me. When I did a little bit of time behind bars in county, you know, I ended up, you know, actually getting out with a guy that was addicted to Xanax. And he was just like, dude, I need to get high off Xanax or I'm going to fucking OD or I'm going to fucking do blah, 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 you know. Yeah, I'll be in here with her for a little bit later on. Gonna be, yeah, I'm gonna be, you know, probably smoking with the plant a little bit, you know, getting her stoned off of whatever strain I got, which is Frankenstein, and talking with her a little bit, maybe play a little bit of classical music and go ahead and give her some, a little bit of green tea water for a little bit of love tonight and see how that does. But you guys, it is time. It is time for me to hop off here. Much love, much appreciation. If you guys haven't already, definitely hit that subscribe button. Also hit that bell as well to notify you whenever I go live every Friday as well for my Good Friday Hotbox streams happening every Friday. Times do also vary with those Hotbox Friday streams. So cheers, guys. Have a wonderful night. Take it easy, guys. Much love, much appreciation. And always remember, stay high, my friends. Cheers.